Hey everybody, I'm Tara, and I'm just gonna go through some of these Scrub City matches. The tournament just ended about, what was it, 9 hours long? And I wanted to start with a few of these matches, specifically this set, which is Echo Stantini versus Kehorie. Echo playing X Death and Kehorie playing Furion and Cloud. So I'm going to run through probably all of the Scrub City matches and do a quick replay commentary to help people give them some constructive criticism. Everybody in the Scrub City tournament was a beginner player or a close to beginner player. So they can all value a lot from this, and I can even value a little from it as well. So getting right off into the first match, it's X Death versus Furion. X Death using Kuja assist, which is already a bad sign. Echo, you really should be running Aerith. Without it, you're pretty gimped. This is it. 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 Prepare yourself. Two things to mention here. Echo, you should really learn to do the HP dash feigning. I know you have a lot of lag on your end because of your location, so it might not be as easy. It is faster though, so if you can find a way to get it down in your lag, you will be amazing. And Kehorie, don't go to the air against X Death, especially as Furion. You're not really going to be able to do much. You might land a straight arrow or two, but you're not going to be able to do much versus him. What you really need to do is core camp. This is it. 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 So far, Echo, a lot of your responses to Straight Arrow are questionable. It's an easier move to Omni Block, and you should try to go for that every time. Earlier, you canceled a Maelstrom, but you didn't cancel it into Omni Block, which could have blocked the Straight Arrow. Right there, Kehorie, my first reaction would have been, I'm out of this assist and I have time to punish it. Let's Straight Arrow Kuja. Instead, you dashed at Echo and actually got hit by Kuja, so this is actually a good example of why you don't want to do that. Just take the assist to punish instead of going for some sort of gimmick. It's always better to just hit the assist when you're that far away and when you have the option to hit the assist. This is it. 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 Let me help. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Let me help. This is it. This is it. Let me help. This is it. 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 Let me help. This is it. Prepare yourself. This is it. This is it. I want to pause it right here so we can look at this EX core. We're going to play this back a little bit slower. Speed 0.5. Look at the EX core, guys. Look at how fat that EX core is. Look at that fatty EX core. So what I'm trying to emphasize here is you really need to get these EX cores. You cannot let them just go away. You need them, especially in these matchups against X. And that's match 1. So it looked to me a lot like Kehorie just did not understand the X-Death matchup. So this is round 3, they didn't save round 2, and Kehorie switched to Cloud. Honestly, a good decision. So right there is a good example of why some Clouds decide to, rather than the HP link on that, they would use the Brave attack. Right there's a good example. Echo missed the combo because his timing was off, but Kehorie, you should really start thinking about slashing blow as a Brave attack and not an HP link, because it'll save you a lot of hassle in the future. So for future reference, I just want you to look at how that Brave attack, that link hit. You were near top of the map and it wall rushed. Echo, you got to do stuff out of a wall stun. This is something a lot of new players do and a lot of people get trapped by, including myself. A lot of people go for stuff off of the wall when they predict that you're not going to dodge or block. Sometimes you can even contest it. It's easy to react to. Players, a few to name, Gallatin, Def, they do it a lot. I do it a lot, but I'm playing Onion Knight, so it's like that's part of my game. So start doing more off of your wall rushes and after being wall rushed. So I'm just going to assume and give you the benefit of the doubt that that bravery was to block the Maelstrom. It's good that you know that, and I'm pretty impressed actually that you tried. Good job. Another example of why that HP link is probably the most punishable one in this game. Remember what I said about cores? That is a fatty core. Welcome to the age-old X-Death tradition called Chase Me, You Dummy. Every time X-Death's got this kind of range and he's reverse polarity, do something else. Don't be the dummy. Don't chase the X-Death. You're not going to catch him. Build assist. Force him to stop. Do anything but contest him until he starts charging Maelstrom or something like that. Don't get too far away, but you're not going to catch him, and you're just going to prolong the match by continuously chasing him like this and letting you're letting your assist drain instead of building more assist and being like, hey, he's locked. I'm not. Let's get some assist, and that way we win this a little bit better. Look at that. Do you see how much that core just gave you? Do you see what that core just did? That's ridiculous. Get cores sooner. You gotta block that. No need to EX, he had no assist. That Aerith's assist was late. This is why I mentioned the slashing blow earlier in the match where you were near top stage and it's still ground rushed. You should probably always be trying to get the Aerith assist off, because I don't think there's like maybe 2 stages where it just doesn't ground rush at all. It's one of the biggest knockdowns probably in this game, and you really need to start timing your combos better, because you can always be guaranteed the rush except on like 2 stages.
Breaking my limits. This is it.
So at this point, this match could go either way. I know who wins this match, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you. At this point, what Kehorie should be doing is playing a little bit safer, trying to keep a lead on him, get his assist back, and kind of keep his momentum going instead of chasing after X-Death, who's about to use Black Hole. There's a lot of times that this can happen where you don't know what's going on and you get hit and you panic. This is one of those things that happens a lot in tournaments, and you gotta relax a bit more. Don't let the nerves get to you, because this happens a lot. You just assisted out of literally nothing because he had no time to actually combo. At this point, Kehorie is within kill range, and he's chasing X-Death, and X-Death has assist, and he's locked. This is a big mistake, especially in Dissidia, where the name of the game is lame. If you play safe and play, like, just not dangerously, you will almost never get hit. So, when you're playing very aggressive, and you're behind on meter, and you're in kill range, you are asking to lose. In conclusion, I really only have one thing to say about the matches that I just watched. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. kill me.